So you guys are very well known as the equestrian broker, and but actually that's not all you do. You've got 16 different specialisms, and we've obviously talked previously about the marketing and the sales aspect of each of those different specialisms. What I want to ask is, how do you maintain the specialist nature of your brand when and stop it coming into sort of a generalist with so many specialisms?
That's a really good point. I think the 16 is from our business cards where we talk about being specialists, and obviously we mention all our specialisms, and it does make us sound a little bit generalist. But I think we are a mix of both. There's almost a couple of businesses within SEIB, so I think we've got a really strong commercial, general, open market business as well, which perhaps we don't shout enough about. And that's definitely an area that we've seen some real progress and growth in too. Just being the local broker for our clients in Ockenden and South Essex, which isn't a particularly overbroked area actually. So we do find that we've got that. But the specialist nature is, I think, what we are fantastic at doing is, you talked about marketing there, is sort of, and this comes from not just a year or two working in these specialisms, it's 20 years, 50 years in some cases in the equestrian side, of really wrapping ourselves around the clients and the customers and the everyone really in those spaces. So from a equestrian perspective, for instance, we've run our Search for a Star event 26 years now, which is linked to the Horse of the Year show. So that's something that you see SEIB, you see our brand in Horse and Hound magazine on a weekly basis. You see our brand all over the equestrian world. We are absolutely knitted into that space. We insure some of the biggest equestrian membership groups in the country. And I think if you talk to people about insurance in the equestrian world, then SEIB is a very, very familiar brand. And that's really through longevity and through effort and passion actually as well. I think one of the things that really comes across at SEIB is you're dealing with experts, and that was one of the things that really drove me towards this business. I mean, I knew nothing about equestrian insurance before I joined, and the guys and girls that we have in our team are so passionate about that. We've got a number of people in this business, in fact, the high percentage that own horses, that are passionate, that ride, that race, that show jump, and various different things. And it really comes across in what we do. So we understand, from a customer perspective, I think it's not just talking a good game, it's actually really understanding and showing that. But equally, in the funeral director world, we've worked with Barry, set that relationship up. We've been the broker for the National Association of Funeral Directors now for 30 years, I think it's 20, 30 years. And we've had a great relationship at top and down to individual funeral directors level for a number of years. And again, sponsorship, support, trade shows, we just do so much with them. And again, people come to us for advice and support in that world. They just know it. So again, they're our real sort of core specialisms. But over the last few years, again, just through hiring good quality people who understand the products. So motor trade, for instance, is a huge growth area for us. We've had a motor trade team now for a few years, and we've got some of the best motor trade people in the market, ex-insurers as well as brokers. So we do the underwriting at the front end as well. So our insurers love us for that, because we run very well managed schemes with great loss ratios. Our clients love us because it's a great product. We offer different quirks, we understand those. And actually, we've hired a guy recently who sort of fits the SEIB mold. He's just really passionate about the motor trade. He's a tinkerer himself, and he goes to see garages and talks to them about something that he's passionate about. So it's not even like it's a job. So we continue to develop our brand, our marketing, whether that's face to face, whether that's digital marketing. We've got Nick Hughes, who's been in our marketing team now for a long time as well. He's so knitted and ingrained in that equestrian world that even if people don't know SEIB, they know Nicky McKenzie, which is really, really strong as well. So, most things here say down to people.